Everyone has 24 hours in a day. How are you using yours? What is your relationship with time like? When you're working towards mastering time management, the first thing you want to address is how you feel and how you speak about time. Do you feel like you're always rushing? Like there is never enough time? Do you often go to bed feeling guilty about not getting enough done? You have the option to change your relationship with time, starting right here and right now. Because here is the truth. You create time. It's all about your perception of time and yes, how you manage it. If you want to stop feeling like time runs your life and take the reins on your schedule, I'm going to take you through the 9 steps to master time management. First, infuse your day with time and space by simply remembering to breathe. If you're overwhelmed by the topic of time management, this is a fantastic place to start. As a first step, just focus on breathing deeply throughout the day. Don't change anything else yet. By breathing deeply into your lower abdomen, you engage your parasympathetic nervous system, also known as the rest and digest system. This type of breathing engages the relaxation response and makes you feel more calm, centered, and present. This has a huge effect on your day because when you feel calm internally, everything going on externally feels way less abrasive. You can handle road bumps, deadlines, and anything else that comes your way with a greater sense of ease, intuition, and presence. So, step 1, breathe. Next step 2, change the way you talk about time. Instead of always talking about how you don't have enough time and your weekend off went way too fast and you wish there was just enough time in a day to do all the things that you need and want to do, ground your energy and acknowledge that time is exactly what you make of it. So say out loud, I create time and I have as much time as I need. Even if these statements don't feel totally true for you yet, start programming yourself to operate this way and time will expand naturally for you. So now that we have set some groundwork for how we want to feel in our bodies, no matter what's going on around us, and set some rules for how we talk about time, let's get into some linear tactics. Those are tactics that are very practical, where you secure a target and work towards it. So step 3, grab a notebook and write down everything you spend your time on right now. Include personal care, having a shower, work, family responsibilities, internet, TV time, reading, and anything else that you spend your time doing. Be honest and specific. If you're having trouble getting this on paper or you feel like you're not totally honest here, track your activities one day this week. Every time you pick up your phone to scroll through Instagram, note what time you pick it up and note what time you put it down. And do the same for everything else. Track your activities all day long for one day to give yourself an accurate picture. It's a little tedious, but it's only for one day and it's totally worth it when your goal is to master time. Next, we have step 4. Write down the top 5 things you care about. This is big picture. Here's an example of mine. 1. Inspiring, conscious work. 2. Optimal physical, mental, and emotional health. 3. Authentic and supportive relationships. 4. Giving back to the world, what I do for others. And 5. My farm and education. How do I run a farm and how do I grow food and herbs? Education and cultural immersion. Write down yours now. Next, compare your top 5 values to your list of activities that you spend your time on doing every day. Do they line up? If not, eliminate one activity right now that is out of alignment. Keep on eliminating activities and obligations as you can until you're doing only the things that are in line with your top 5. Now that you have a good idea of what you're actually spending your time on and what your top 5 values are, let's craft your idealistic day in step 5 to master time management. Step 5. Focus on 3 primary projects every day, doing the toughest one first, and not just work related. So your day might look like writing your newsletter, working out, and making dinner for the family. Anything else that happens is bonus. So now if you find yourself overwhelmed by the fact that you have more than 3 things to do in a day, just get as close to this goal as possible and choose your top 3 to complete first and do the others afterwards if there is still time. Then choose the most challenging one every morning and do that one first, preferably before lunch. This gives you a great sense of accomplishment and fuels you with momentum for the rest of the day. Next we have step 6. Use a calendar instead of a to-do list and chunk your projects down. If you put something on your calendar, it is much more likely that you'll get it done and you'll be more realistic about how much time it takes, especially if you're using a digital calendar and you have to allocate a certain amount of time for it. This is a tactic used by billionaires to optimize their time, and it works. Now, by chunking down projects, I mean if you create a website, for example, break it down into pieces like write biography or do photo shoot. Most projects have multiple parts, and it's really intimidating when you just write create website on your calendar. Makes sense?